Hey everyone, Mortgage Nerd here. Beautiful day in the Florida Keys, but let's talk about money supply. Money supply is huge. People think that the Federal Reserve controls interest rates. Really what they control is money supply. They increase the money supply to drop rates. They reduce the money supply to increase rates. They don't actually change the interest rate. It's not like a number in a computer that they change up or down. It's all about money supply. Let's take a look at what's been going on with money supply. We know that in 2020 and 2021, we printed trillions of dollars. So money supply went up. Look at this chart. You see the blue line all the way on the right going way up, 20% increase in money supply. That's the rolling 7th-month percentage change at any 7-month period in the previous 7 months up to that. So now we are at negative 1.5%. These are two extremes that we've never seen before. We've never seen it so extremely high. We've never seen it go negative like this. We've seen 0.1% negative back in the 90s. Now let's look at a different chart and let's look at the difference with the 80s. So this shows the percentages for every year over that entire year. You see 2020 went up 25%, 2021 went up 12%, but now we're at negative 0.3% for the year so far, almost at the end of the year. But everyone compares the inflation today to the inflation of the 70s and 80s. Two different things. Inflation today is because of that increase in money supply, all that money printing due to COVID. The inflation back then was due to demographic changes. It was due to all the baby boomers that became now of age to go out on their own, rent their own houses, buy their own cars, buy new suits. They became consumers in their own households. Remember, the largest portion of our population ever in history, all of a sudden becoming consumers. This increased all of the spending, which meant the demand was high and the supply was low, everything that caused inflation. So here you could see in the late 70s on the bottom left, and then you go up to the top middle, the early 80s, we're still seeing a good almost 10% a year of increase of money supply. We didn't see it decrease to stop inflation. We didn't see it increase causing inflation like we are now. What's my point? Inflation has already peaked, which means mortgage rates are already coming down. I've been talking about this for months that this is what's going to happen. Showing how little money supply we have, new money supply, is only another factor as to why inflation will continue going down and mortgage rates will come down. We should see rates probably in the 5s now by January, and maybe even in the 4s towards the end of Q1 2023 or beginning of Q2 of 2023. So rates in the 4s and 5s will be very healthy for the housing market in 2023, and maybe it'll even boom later in the year or boom in 2024. Mortgage Nerd out.